Across Merseyside, a number of planning and development stories are progressing through key stages. Starting in Liverpool city centre, a decision is expected on plans for almost 200 homes close to the proposed Baltic Triangle Merseyrail station. The scheme, brought forward by Davos Property Developments, would deliver a 13-storey mixed-use building off St James Street, providing 199 apartments alongside co-working space, ground floor commercial units and resident facilities. The site sits a short distance from the planned station, which is part of a wider transport regeneration for the Baltic, although the station itself has faced delays in its delivery programme. Moving across to Wirral, two of the borough's best-known civic buildings are being marketed for potential sale. Birkenhead Town Hall in Hamilton Square and Wallasey Town Hall overlooking the River Mersey are both Grade 2 listed and more than a century old. Wirral Council's instructed property advisors to gauge market interest as part of a wider review of its estate. While there's no immediate commitment to sell, councillors have been assessing long-term running costs and the scale of maintenance needed to keep both buildings in use, alongside wider questions about future service delivery. In Port Sunlight, work is now moving ahead on restoring the village's boating pond and its associated fountain. Hoardings are being installed around the Grade 2 listed site near the Lady Lever Art Gallery as contractors begin major repair works. The boating pond and the Sea Peace fountain have been out of use for several years due to structural issues, including leakage and deterioration of the basin. The restoration programme, led by the Port Sunlight Village Trust, will see the pond rebuilt and the structure conserved before being reinstated. On the Wirral coastline, a long-running dispute over Hoylake Beach has reached the courts. A local resident brought legal action over access, arguing the vegetation growth has limited accessibility for disabled users. Wirral Council says it must follow environmental rules and obtain consent from Natural England before carrying out clearance work, as the beach is a protected site of special scientific interest. The case highlights the ongoing balance between environmental protection requirements and public access, with the court acknowledging its wider public interest. Finally, a local licensing application's been approved for the cheese cellar as it relocates from Garston. The cheese shop and deli has been granted permission to serve alcohol until 10 p.m. at its new premises on Allerton Road, despite concerns raised by an objector about potential noise and antisocial behaviour in an area already home to several hospitality venues. The operators said the business would remain focused on food retail and short daytime and evening visits rather than operating as a late-night venue. And that's your roundup of the latest developments across the region.